Pastor Kon Henderson is a well-known pastor, author, and businessman. He is known for the powerful and encouraging words he shares with people all over the country. Henderson has a strong faith and a strong desire to help others, which has made him a leading voice in the. Growing up in a single-parent household, Henderson's early life was full of challenges that would shape his character and fuel his passion for ministry. Born on July 6, 1981, in Gary, Indiana, Henderson's journey through life was marked by both triumphs and challenges that serve as a testament to his strength and dedication to spreading hope and positivity. His mother worked very hard to provide for their family, often working multiple jobs to make ends meet. This struggle taught him the value of hard work, persistence, and having faith in hard times. Gwen Scott's unwavering dedication to her family was an inspiration. Henderson was inspired by his mother's hard work to make sure he had the best prospects possible, despite their situation. Henderson's formative years were full of lessons learned from watching his mother deal with life's challenges. She often stressed the importance of the lessons he learned as a child about the importance of education, discipline, and faith in God as guiding principles stuck with him deeply, giving him a sense of responsibility and purpose. The problems he faced as a youth made him want to help others, which made him think about how he could use his experiences to inspire and empower people in similar situations. Henderson's mother saw his leadership and communication skills early on and encouraged him to develop them. When he was 14, he got his license to preach, which was the start of his journey in ministry. This early start wasn't just a formality, it showed his deep-seated desire to help others through their problems. Henderson's passion for ministry grew as he began to understanding the power of faith and the importance of a caring community. He wanted to be a voice for those who felt alone or abandoned, using his own experiences to share messages of hope and encouragement. The problems he faced as a youth gave him a unique perspective that would later resonate with many people in his congregation and beyond. Pastor Kon Henderson started his journey into ministry at an impressively young age, driven by a strong sense of purpose and a calling. Because he wanted to help others and was committed to faith and community empowerment, Henderson became a licensed pastor by the age of 14. This was a big step that set the stage for his impactful ministry career. Henderson continued his education at Indiana University, Purdue University, Fort Wayne, and earned a degree in organizational communication. This combination of early ministry involvement and formal education would shape how he led and communicated in the church and beyond. During these formative years, Henderson took on many different roles, responsibilities in the church community, where he improved his preaching and leadership skills. He took part in outreach programs, youth ministry, and community service projects that let him connect with people from different backgrounds. This hands-on experience taught him a lot about what the community needs and how important it is to be a compassionate leader. Ministry gave him a deep understanding of the problems many people face, which inspired him to create a ministry based on empathy and empowerment. Knowing how important education was in shaping his ministry, Henderson went to Indiana University and Purdue to further his knowledge and skills. Henderson chose to get a degree in organizational communication at Purdue University, Fort Wayne, because he knew that good communication is important in ministry and leadership. His studies gave him the tools to get his messages across clearly and convincingly, which helped him build relationships with his congregation and the community. Henderson's degree in organizational communication. His education gave him knowledge about interpersonal dynamics, group communication, and organizational behavior. These ideas were useful in his ministry and helped him navigate the challenges of leading a growing church. The skills he gained in school complemented his natural abilities and helped him effectively communicate his vision and inspire others. Henderson's dedication to combining his faith with his education became a hallmark of his ministry style. He knew that a strong theological foundation along with good communication skills would make him a better leader. His education at IPFW not only gave him the tools to explain his beliefs, but it also pushed him to think deeply about the church's role in society. While he was in college, Henderson continued to work in ministry. Putting what he learned in school into practice in the real world, he joined campus groups and community service projects, which strengthened his resolve to make a positive difference. Combining education and ministry strengthened his belief that faith and knowledge can coexist, giving him the tools to serve others better. In 2009, Pastor Keion Henderson started When Pastor Henderson started the Lighthouse Church and Ministries in Houston, Texas, he took a big step that led to the growth of an influential ministry that is now one of the largest congregations in the area. Henderson saw the spiritual and emotional needs of people in Houston and wanted to make a place where people could come together to worship, heal, and grow in their faith. From the start, Henderson envisioned a church that would not only meet those needs but also grow in its influence and membership. Be both a spiritual haven and a beacon of hope for people dealing with life's problems. The Lighthouse Church and Ministries grew quickly, becoming one of the largest congregations in the Houston area. As Henderson's powerful and encouraging messages spread, more people were drawn to him. People came to the church looking for spiritual guidance and community support. As the church grew, it had to open multiple campuses to accommodate its growing membership, which strengthened its impact on the area. Henderson's style of leadership has been a big part of this growth. He stresses creating a welcoming environment where everyone feels valued and supported, no matter who they are. No matter what their current or past problems are, Henderson's commitment to inclusivity has made members feel like they belong, which encourages them to get involved in church activities and outreach programs. At the heart of Henderson's ministry is a focus on faith and resilience. His sermons are meant to give people the tools they need to deal with problems by giving them hope and a sense of purpose. Henderson uses biblical teachings and personal stories to encourage members to see their problems as chances to grow and change. He stresses that faith is more than just a belief and can make a difference in someone's life. Henderson's messages really hit home for me. People from all walks of life listen to him as he talks about universal themes of struggle, perseverance, and triumph. Whether he's talking about personal problems or problems in society, he stresses the importance of faith as a way to deal with life's challenges. This way of teaching has made his ministry very effective, as people find comfort and encouragement in his teachings. Henderson knows that faith must be paired with action, which is why the church and ministries are committed to making a real difference in the community. For example, food drives are just one of the outreach programs that the church runs to help people in need. It offers educational programs and mental health resources to help people and families who are having a hard time. The church's dedication to community service shows Henderson's belief that a healthy church is one that actively supports the health of its members and the community. People in the Houston area respect and admire Kon Henderson's service, which has helped the church become an even more important resource. In addition to his important work as a pastor, Kon Henderson has also become a successful businessman and author, using his platform to inspire and empower others. His book, The Shift, which is about moving bravely from season to season, Because of his business ventures and writing, Henderson has gained national attention and been featured in major news outlets like CNN, Forbes, and the New York Times. This shows how much he believes in accepting changes in life and pursuing one's purpose. Henderson's entrepreneurial spirit is clear in his many business ventures, which show his dedication to making chances for others. As a leader, he can reach more people and offer advice and support to those navigating the complicated world of life. Henderson's ministry goes beyond the church walls, and he actively seeks ways to support and uplift individuals through creative business ventures. For example, he has started companies that focus on personal development coaching and mentoring. Henderson gives people the tools they need to find their potential. As part of his mission to build resilience and community impact by creating platforms that encourage personal growth, Henderson gives people the tools they need to deal with the challenges of life. His focus on entrepreneurship stresses the importance of being financially independent and being able to make a positive impact in one's community. 2020 Kon Henderson wrote a powerful book called The Shift, Courageously Moving from Season to Season to help readers through life's unavoidable transitions. Henderson draws on his experiences in ministry and his personal life to stress how important it is to welcome change as a chance to grow. Transformation. The book tells readers to find their purpose, build resilience, and take brave steps toward their dreams. The Shift is based on key ideas that help people get through different stages of life, such as they are having problems looking for new opportunities or growing as a person. Henderson uses personal stories, practical advice, and biblical lessons to make the material relatable and useful for a wide audience. He wants to give readers the power to reframe their viewing change as an opportunity rather than a setback. Henderson's book has struck a chord with many, which has contributed to its popularity and wide readership. Henderson's honest voice and relatable stories make The Shift not only a self-help book, but also an inspiration for people who want to change their lives. Henderson's important work as a pastor, businessman, and author has made him a respected voice in national conversations about faith, resilience, and personal growth. His ability to connect with a wide range of people has led to interviews with CNN, Forbes, and the New York Times, which have helped spread his message and given him a chance to share. Through these media interviews, Henderson shares his ideas with a wider audience, which strengthens his credibility as a thought leader. Henderson talks about a range of topics, such as how faith and business can work together, as well as the importance of mental health and resilience in dealing with life's challenges. National conversations have solidified his reputation as an influential figure, and his ability to talk about the problems many people face in the world today strikes a chord with people looking for direction and hope. Besides his own successes, Henderson's work has had a huge effect on the communities he serves by encouraging people to be entrepreneurs and improve themselves. He motivates people to take responsibility for. People who follow Henderson's teachings feel a sense of community and support as his messages of resilience and empowerment spread. Henderson's focus on navigating life changes aligns with the experiences of many people who face uncertainty in their personal and professional lives. By giving them practical tools and spiritual insights, he helps them do this. The famous leader Pastor Keion Henderson, who is known for his inspiring speeches and entrepreneurial spirit, has been through a lot of hard times in his personal and public life that have tested his strength and resilience. One of the worst things that happened to him was the end of his marriage to Felicia Henderson. This painful event not only affected his personal life but also had an effect on his ministry, causing a Henderson had his own unique set of problems, but his honesty and openness about his experience have helped many others who are going through similar problems by showing his. Henderson's divorce from Felicia Henderson was a turning point in his life that caused him a lot of emotional stress and turmoil. A broken marriage often leaves people with feelings of loss, regret, and confusion, and Henderson was no different. The difficulties of navigating a Henderson was going through a hard time emotionally because of his divorce and his public role as a preacher. His congregation and the community as a whole expected him to stay stable and calm during this time. Also, the practical effects of continuing his ministry while going through personal turmoil. The conflict between his personal problems and his public duties made things difficult, and he had to find a delicate balance. Many people in similar situations struggle with feelings of shame and isolation. Henderson chose to face his problems head on, even though it was hard. As a pastor, Henderson felt responsible to his congregation, even as he dealt with the pain of his divorce. The end of his marriage tested his leadership skills and made him think deeply about his faith and calling. When he felt weak, he knew that his experiences could be a powerful testimony for others who were going through similar things. He was also going through personal problems, which made him more open about his journey and accept that setbacks are a normal part of life. Henderson's dedication to his ministry during this difficult time is admirable. He kept sending messages of hope and strength to his followers. Congregation, even when he personally struggled to live by those principles. His ability to show up despite his pain showed great strength and a deep sense of duty to the people he served. This dedication not only strengthened his leadership but also helped create an environment of openness and honesty within the congregation. Henderson's decision to be open about his experiences with his church community was a key part of his healing. He talked about the hard parts of his divorce, stressing that problems don't take away from a person's worth or calling. By talking about his weaknesses, he created a safe space for others to do the same, voice their own problems, creating a culture of honesty and support through sermons, public speaking, and social media. Henderson talked about the complicated issues of heartbreak and healing. His openness made it easy for many people to connect to his story as he talked about his doubts and sadness. By being open about his journey, Henderson became an inspiration to people going through similar marital problems, letting them know they are not alone in their struggles. Henderson's strength during this tough time really struck a chord with his audience. He used his personal tragedy as a way to inspire others, stressing that setbacks are often preparations for bigger successes. Comebacks and his ability to get through hard times inspired many to face their own with courage and drive. The lessons he learned from his experiences about forgiveness, healing, and how important it is to get help have become central themes in his messages. Tells his congregation to tell their stories, no matter how painful they are, and to use those experiences as stepping stones to personal growth. His journey is a lesson that hardship can lead to deep change and that healing is possible, even after the deepest wounds. In recent years, Pastor Kon Henderson has gotten a lot of attention for both his powerful ministry and his relationship with TV personality Shawnee O'Neal. O'Neal is famous in the entertainment world and used to be married to NBA star Shaquille O'Neal. Her life has been full of fame and scrutiny, and her relationship with Henderson has gotten a lot of attention as well. Many people, including the media and the public, have responded with both support and criticism to Henderson's relationship with Shawnee O'Neal. This is a big step forward in Henderson's life, especially after the problems he had during his divorce from Felicia Henderson. Henderson is a respected pastor known for his encouraging messages and dedication to personal growth. As a well-known person, O'Neal has become more visible in both the entertainment and ministry industries. His relationship with Henderson is a great example of how personal growth can lead to new beginnings and opportunities. Henderson and O'Neal's connection seems to be based on mutual respect and shared values. They both stress the importance of family faith and resilience as they navigate their relationship. The couple has talked openly about their desire to support each other's careers while also building a healthy and loving relationship. This dynamic has struck a chord with many of their fans, who admire their ability to balance personal and professional goals. With all eyes on their relationship, Henderson and O'Neal have received both praise and criticism on social media. Fans and critics have had mixed reactions to Henderson and O'Neal's relationship. While some have praised their love and partnership, others have been skeptical, questioning the couple's motives or making comments about their past. Public figures often face unique problems in their relationships, and Henderson and O'Neill's are no exception. As a reality TV star and producer of shows like Basketball Wives, O'Neill has been in the public eye for years. Her past relationships, especially her high-profile marriage to Shaquille O'Neal, have helped shape how people see her current relationship with Henderson. Despite this, many fans see Henderson and O'Neill as a power couple who show strength, faith, and mutual support. Their relationship has sparked conversations about second chances, healing, and how important it is to find love after going through hard times. Both people in this relationship have been through personal and public problems, but their relationship shows that they can get through anything, and it could lead to a new relationship. O'Neill affects more than just their personal lives, they also have an impact on the communities they serve. Henderson's ministry, the Lighthouse Church and Ministries, is based on messages of love, resilience, and faith, and his relationship with O'Neill embodies these values. Their partnership can inspire people who are going through their own problems by showing that love can grow even after hardship. Them's influence in the entertainment business, especially among women and people who want to be empowered, adds another layer to their relationship. Together, they can spread messages of healing and positivity to a wide range of people through their own unique platforms. Talks about relationships, self-worth, and personal growth that resonate with people looking for guidance and inspiration. Pastor Kon Henderson's story shows how powerful faith and persistence can be. Despite the hardships he has faced, he remains dedicated to his calling, inspiring many people. His unwavering commitment to God and his community, along with his honesty, toughness, and willingness to share his journey, serve as powerful reminders that hardship can lead to growth and change. As Henderson continues to navigate the challenges of life and ministry, he is a beacon of hope for those who may feel lost or hopeless, and his message speaks to people from all walks of life. Henderson's story shows that with hard work and determination, it is possible to overcome hardships and inspire others along the way. He tells them to accept their troubles, find their purpose, and stay true to their faith in a world full of problems.